Yo guys, Luis Ramos. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how to stop breakups, and I'm gonna go further into detail what causes breakups, um, what you could do about breakups, and how to stop breakups. So let's go on about what causes breakups. And something you have to know that if you're a guy, you can't blame yourself for anything because breakups are not your fault. Breakups are mainly caused, most breakups, I'm not saying all of them, but most breakups are caused by women themselves. Because women can break up with you for the most stupid reasons, you know, any reason. And there's a reason why most relationships don't last. If you see the average guy who's not a pickup artist or a dating coach, what problem with average guys is that number one, they don't learn game. Number two, here's how their life goes. Once they grow up, they either like 17, 18, they start dating a girl from their social circle, right? They start dating a girl from their social circle who is ugly as fuck. No offense. I know. And what happens is, then they either break up with the girl, or in some cases, which is more common because social circle settings are where most relationships come from. Friends, family, school, work. Before I go into detail, I only had one social circle relationship. The rest were like all street game. So if we're talking about the average guy proposes to the girl who he started dating from his social circle. They get married, they have kids, then the girl finds a way out and files for divorce. Once the divorce is made, actually before the divorce is granted, the girl cheats on the guy. Once the divorce is granted, the girl gets most of his money, and then the guy has to pay child support. So how we can avoid this? Number one, I'm gonna explain why girls break up with guys. And you have to know, you might think, oh, girls break up because of this and this. It's so complicated to have an estimate, but in reality is that there's something that no one has ever told you before. Girls always have a way out of things because of feminism. Feminism has granted the girl the power to get out of any situation because the girl doesn't have to be dependent on the guy financially. So, even with good game, it happens to top PUAs as well. I've seen top PUAs who date girls, multiple girls, then they break up with all of them. But then they find new girls, and that's what I do as well. But if we're talking about like a real relationship, a relationship that you want it to last like forever, you want to be happy with a girl, you have to listen to this because it's shocking. You have to compare a girl with a prisoner. Think about it. If a prisoner escapes from jail, what happens is the cops lose, and they have to spend their time and money finding the inmate, the escaped convict. But if the convict tries to escape but fails to escape, the cops win. So if we translate this, the cops are the males, the prisoners are the females, right? So I'm telling you this because when a woman has a way out of jail, she will escape jail. And how can you prevent her from escaping jail? Very simple. The key is manipulation. You have to manipulate her into staying. And this is how I manipulate some of the girls I date in order for them to stay with me. Because, I'm not gonna lie, in my entire life, I have 100 plus girlfriends, but like my average relationship duration is like 1 or 2 months. And those girls, I don't meet them via social circle, I meet them via street game. But there's some girls that I've been longer times with, and what I do is I record them. You've already seen my videos. I post the videos on YouTube, and if they find out the video, instead of me taking it personally, I actually take it in a very positive way, because that's the key to manipulation. A woman, you have to find a woman's weakness, and all women have the same weakness. They all have the weakness of their social reputation. Because think about it. If they have sex with a lot of guys, society will judge them as sluts, even though women actually like sex. So what you want to do is you want to film her naked. You want to take pictures of her naked, and then if she starts, and then after you made a romantic relationship with her, after the romantic connection, what you want to do is how can I explain this? Oh yeah, you want to manipulate her by telling her, hey, after when she starts saying, oh, I want to break up with you because of this and this reason, for any stupid reason, you're gonna tell her, you're gonna punish her for saying that. You're gonna tell her that she breaks up with you. You're gonna post videos of her and you having sex, or anything that will ruin her social reputation. And you're gonna tell her, hey, I'm gonna post it on YouTube, I'll make it go viral. And also, if the video is already posted, you could say, hey, and she wants you to delete it, that's perfect, because what you could do is you can make it a win-win. If she wants to break up with you, you'll tell her, hey, I won't delete it if you break up with me. So what happens is she has no choice to stay with you, because she has no way out of the situation. Like, you might think, oh, I really care about how that woman feels. You know what the fuck how she feels, dude. You wanna have a good relationship, a relationship that actually lasts. The worst thing you could do is tell her when she says, oh, I wanna break up with you. The worst thing you can do is react to it and tell her, hey, why are you breaking up with me? I'm gonna cry. I want you to be with you. I love you. No, you don't wanna do that. You wanna make sure she has no way out of jail. So you do that. And she's like, and when you do that, in many cases, she'll be like, hey, if you don't post a video on YouTube, I'll stay with you. And that's a win for you and a win for her. Because even though she'll be mad, it doesn't really matter, because you'll get what you want. You'll get more sex, you'll get more time with her, you'll be with her, and you'll expand the relationship. So that's the key. And part of the reason why women have, the divorce rates are shockingly high is because, you understand, it's not because of cheating, it's not because of any of that, it's because women have a way out. Women don't need, women make money, that's why, I think it should be illegal for attractive women to get a job. Women shouldn't be working. Most women in America, instead of finding a guy, husband, and having kids, they decide to go to college, waste your time doing shit and get a job. And that's not how it works. Have you ever noticed that in the 20th century, divorce rates were much lower? Even though women weren't that satisfied, the divorce rates were much, much lower than they are right now in the 20th century, because feminism was rare. It was extremely rare that men basically owed women. Women weren't people, they were property. So you have to adopt that 20th century mentality. And once you adopt it, you will find a way how to lock women in her own jail cell, and she will stay with you. She won't break up with you because she's too afraid of having her social reputation getting fucked up, getting worse. So that's what I'm saying. That's my lesson for you. And to summarize this, to avoid a breakup, number 1, manipulation. Number 2, blackmailing. Number 3, deception. Number 4, threats, not physical threats, verbal threats. You want to verbally say something that, keeps her, that, makes her extremely nervous, or she's like, I can't let this happen, and she will do whatever it takes to prevent that from happening. So that's basically the line. And this is part of my style of, not being a nice guy, but not being a jerk. Because there's a lot of controversy, which if girls like nice guys or not. They don't like nice guys. They don't want nice guys. What they want is a guy who's good, but at the same time, he knows how to be a jerk when it's necessary. So, I don't care what women think. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. And, I'll keep doing what I'm doing, You might be asking, hey, Luis, you say all this, but how do I know it works? Well, dude, all you have to do is add me on Facebook and watch my videos. You'll see for itself that what I'm saying is it actually works. Like what I said, back in the day, last month, last month, I was dating this super hot girl. I had sex with her. I actually recorded the video, but I had to take it down because I made an agreement with the girl that if I didn't post a video, she will stay in a relationship with me, and she agreed, and it actually worked, and I was able to keep her for more time, right? But then, something happened, and then we decided to not date again. But bottom line is that for most relationships, it's good. My advice is good for extending relationships, and you have to accept that most things don't actually last, but you want them to last longer, especially because I'm not telling you this about ugly girls. I'm saying this in terms of hot girls, 8s, 9s, 10s, and this is why this video is all about the 8s and the 9s and the 10s, and this is what I'm saying. And another thing I wanted to say is that you want to go after the young women that are under 18, but they're like at least 16 or 17. If you live in the United States, here's why you want to go after younger women. Number 1, they're hotter. Number 2, they're more sexual. Sure, a lot of people say, hey, older girls are easier, but I highly disagree. Younger girls not only are easier, they're hotter, way hotter than older girls. And even though they do have a lot of a social reputation, that's a good thing because, the younger girls, not only they're hotter or easier, they're more sexual than older girls, they're extremely way easier to manipulate. Because once a girl gets older, it's going to be harder but possible to manipulate her and make her, invest in the relationship. So with younger girls, regardless of how old you are, it could be an 80-year-old guy, go always focus on the younger girls. And this is something I teach my students. I teach my students in my boot camps that they should always go after the younger girls. The 16, 17, 18, and 19-year-olds. Those are like the top girls. You don't want to date any girl that's 20 and over. You want to be dating the younger girls, regardless of how old you are as a guy. So you want to keep the older girls, just leave them alone. Don't listen to them, and just assume that they don't exist. Because a lot of people say that personality matters, but in pickup it's the opposite. Looks is what matters. If the girl's not hot, then fuck it. You want to have sex with the 10s, or at least the 9s, and that's something that I have accomplished so many times. And other pickup artists, all good pickup artists have sex with at least 9s, and that's my story for today. Don't forget, as a viewer, don't forget to sign up for my boot camps and the link below. Make sure you sign up for my free tour, because I'm gonna make a massive fucking speech, in my free tour. I'll be doing free tours, and in most countries, Like, and if you want to, hopefully you could join and stay tuned for the free tour information, because all you have to do is just sign up for the boot camps on the link below and you're all fucking set. So, yes. Have a great day, guys.